Hello and welcome to Learning Left-Handed. This is episode 9 of season 1. I wanted to thank you all for listening so far. I wouldn't have thought 8 weeks ago that we would have got here getting more and more views each and every week. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am making it for you. A big shout out to the big 3 countries where I'm getting the most amount of views. That is England first, followed by Spain, and then America. So thank you very much. And when I say America, I mean the United States of America, because I know how some of you are not happy when I say that. Okay, let's begin. Episode 9. Part 1 is how to start a sales pitch. And there's going to be a 5-step way that is absolutely foolproof. When I say foolproof, I mean that anyone can do this. So try and use it when you actually have this issue, because according to my comments and emails I've been getting, some of you have. Let's begin with number 1. You need to have a defined introduction. Have a short, crisp and descriptive intro that describes your business with your products and or services. So I want you to picture it. I don't know if many of you watch this, but this is a show called Dragon's Den where there is 5 people, 5 millionaires who want to buy a little bit of a company, and the people come and explain why they want the money, what they're going to do with it, who they are, etc. I believe it's called Shark Tank in other places. It's a generally pretty global thing from what I've been told. So when you see on there, for those who haven't watched the show, people go on there, as I said, and they'll say, I want to give you 5% of my business for 100 grand. Then they say, okay, we are a nappy company, we are making eco-washable nappies. That is short, crisp, that says what you do. You've got to say the name as well. We are Nappy Co. We do eco nappies for everyone. That's perfect. That's short, sweet, tells you exactly what you're expecting. You're not expecting to buy ice cream off of us, no, you are buying nappies. Then the second one, you have meaningful conversation. Have one-on-one with prospective clients that help you convert them into customers. Basically, that after you've done your introduction, you'll have little conversations with different people, one-on-one, saying what you do. So that after they've come into your shop, you're saying, first person comes up saying, I want 20 packets of nappies. And then you have a little conversation with them saying, maybe we can give you a group discount because you're buying so many. Would you like to use our loyalty card, our credit card, etc. There is lots of things. Then there is a third point. With this third point is that you've got to identify the pain points. And in this case, since we are nappy and eco wash, that means that we are a bit more expensive than the disposable stuff that most people use. That is your pain point. Your price is your pain point. It could be also where your shop is located, because if you're located only in a little downtown area, not in a big city, you're not going to get as many people. This swings and roundabouts because there's lots of different ones that you can have, from quality, if it's very cheap, to price, as I said before, location, and many other different places. You could have access issues for the disabled. There is lots of pain points. You've got to identify them before other people do and cut any doubt off before it forms. Okay, number 4, stick to your promise. Make sure to fulfill your presence to the audience and don't overpromise. So basically, when we're selling these nappies, we're not going to say that within each one it has £1,000,000 or it can solve the world hunger or anything like that. Just stick to your promise that you can fulfill what you're doing. You are fulfilling the promise of an eco nappy that is highly washable, recyclable. It's perfect. Okay, that is what you are selling. You're not selling the moon. You are selling nappies. Number 5, proof and backup plan. Have proof and a backup plan to reflect the achievements in the past, including testimonials by your customers. First things first, a testimonial is basically a review from your customer. That is generally saying, oh, I love this product, I use it on little Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't get any rashes anymore. Jimmy's very happy with them. And we all know Jimmy's the baby in this case. Or it could be other people that require nappies. I'm not prejudiced against anybody like that. Let's continue. You'll have a backup plan. This is generally a lot harder to do, and in this case with the nappies, you'll have to have some sort of return policy, providing they're not used or soiled or whatever the correct term is for that. But yeah, those are the 5 points. Have a defined introduction, a meaningful conversation, identify the pain points, stick to the promise, and have a proof and backup plan. Once you've done each and every one of these 5 different points, you will be able to do any sales pitch, sell anything to anyone. I hope you've enjoyed part 1. We're going now to part 2. And now, on to part 2. I hope in the break you have got a nice cup of tea, coffee, or if you're out walking, I hope you spot some amazing nature out there today. Anyway, let us begin. With part 2, today we are talking about part 1 in a mini-series we're doing called Powerful Networking Secrets. These are little secrets to help you network more, get more business, or simply just meet new people. We are humans after all, we are pack creatures, we can't be alone, we must find new people to talk to, or just more people to talk to. Anyway, let's begin. To go from 0 to influential, you've got to focus on developing your personal relationships for life by using, amongst other things, jibber jabber. You don't really care about their kids, that's fine, you don't care about the weather. Just a little bit of small talk, just to reel them in. Think of it like bait on a hook. Exactly. You know, when you go fishing. Second, you have to nourish your network. You've got to share info on contacts' interests. So, for example, say you know a philatelist, and that is a person who collects stamps and loves stamps. Needs a new name for that, but you know, they like stamps. If you just come across a stamp article on your day, take a photo of it, send them a link to it, whatever's easiest, and people think, damn, he remembered that I like stamps, and he sent me information about these stamps that I've been talking about. Everybody has something they love like this. For me personally, I just like learning random shit about tech, or war, or weapons, or anything. I love it when people send me stuff. It makes me feel good. I just feel like I'm appreciated, wanted. Especially when people send me travel stuff, because you can never not know enough places to go on holiday. There is so many. Now, number 3, high tech, high touch. Basically, you can make an email mail list to send each other jokes. These aren't as popular as before, but they are great. When you're sending messages, it's a lot more personal to send them a voice note, because that means that you have taken time out your day to get by yourself, just to send them, say, hi, we sell this, we do this, etc. We thought you would like this, so we're sending this to you. It makes people, customers, friends, everybody feel a little bit more wanted, which is always nice. Everyone wants to feel wanted. Number 4, you got to create your own business card. This is quite simple. This is more for your professional end. I don't think you'll be giving your business card to your friends unless you are saying to them, look, I do this new blog, this new podcast, this new YouTube video. The link's on the back to my channel or the QR code, and fair enough, you do you, my friend. I've seen people do it. It will continue to happen, and it will get more and more common. Anyway, let's continue. Number 5. This is the last one on today's list. We'll have more in a couple of weeks for you. It's got to schedule relationship development. Basically, there is a heck of a lot of different things that you can do with new friends or new relationships, especially if you look through LinkedIn. LinkedIn generally advertise a lot of different events, networking events, other bits and pieces. Definitely worth having a look into, and considering that COVID is more or less over now, at least, fingers crossed, all of this stuff is now open across the globe as far as I am aware. So go and do them. There's a few others. Go to Nimble.com, that's another great place to find these type of things. And Evernote, lovely place. Lots of different websites are out there. You can find them. Just put relationship development, club events, and there will be hundreds. Anyway, I hope you've really enjoyed today's podcast. I've really enjoyed making it. It's a lovely sunny day. I hope it's sunny wherever you are.